Good morning, 7th class. Today we are going to start reading of second chapter, that is chapter number 8, HTML, an introduction, from page number 92. In this chapter we will discuss firstly introduction to HTML, then HTML editors, creating a web page using HTML editor, that is Notepad, viewing an HTML document structure, basic HTML tags, more tags in HTML, attributes of body tag. Here is an introduction about Internet. Internet as an emerging technology has become a vital part of our life. It is the largest information base that has revolutionized the world economy as well as the society. Internet is a network of millions of computers which are connected to each other to share information and resources. Computers on the internet are either servers or clients and communicate via networking protocol. The clients send requests to the servers and the servers respond immediately with the required data. So internet is an emerging technology and it has become a vital part of our lives. And it is the largest information base. Basically, internet is a global system of interconnected computer networks that uses the internet protocol suite, that is TCP/IP, in order to communicate between networks and devices. With the help of internet, people can share information and communicate from anywhere with an internet connection. Computers on the internet, they normally operate on a client-server technology. The computer that exists on the internet can be either server or client, and they can communicate using the networking protocol. The client send requests to the server and the servers respond immediately with the required data. So a client-server network is the medium through which the client access resources and services from a central computer via either a local area network or a wide area network, that is internet. Client computer provide an interface to allow a computer user to request services of the server and to display the result the server returns. The server normally waits for the request to arrive from the clients and then respond to the request immediately with the concerned data. The servers store files and information in the form of website. So how servers store files? They store files and information in the form of websites. The websites consist of millions of pages called web pages, which contain text, graphic, video, audio, and link to other pages called hyperlink. So web pages consist of millions of pages, that is known as a web page, that contain text, graphic, video, audio, as well as a link to other page, that is known as a hyperlink. Hyperlink is a link from a hypertext document to another location, and that is activated by clicking on a highlighted word or image. Examples of websites are google.com, amazon.com. These are the websites that consist of millions of pages, that is called web pages, and that store text, graphics, and all other information. These web pages can be accessed and viewed by different users across the world with the help of a software application called web browser. So the web pages can be accessed and viewed by the different users around the world with the help of web browser. Web browser is an application software that is used for accessing the World Wide Web. When a user requests a page from the particular website, the web browser retrieves the necessary information from a web server and then displays the page on the user's device. Next topic is Introduction to HTML. Have you ever wondered how the web pages are created? Which language is used to create these web pages? The answer is HTML. HTML is the most widely used language to design web contents for the internet. In this chapter, you will be introduced to the basics of this technology. So, have you ever wondered how the web pages are created? कैसे web pages को हम बनाते हैं, कौन सी language use करते हैं हम web pages को create करने के लिए? The answer to these questions are HTML. HTML language is used to design the web contents for the internet. Firstly, we will discuss what is HTML. Overview of HTML, we will take it. Firstly, full form of HTML. Full form of HTML is Hypertext Markup Language. It is a complete code package that allows the user to create web pages that contain both text and graphics. It is a simple markup language that describes the structure and behavior of the web document. All the web browsers are designed to understand and interpret this language. So HTML is a complete code package through which user can create web pages that contain both text and graphics. It is a simple markup language using which we can describe the structure as well as the behavior of the web document. And all the web browsers are designed to understand and interpret the HTML language. And HTML is the standard markup language that is used for creating web pages. It describes the structure of a web page, its content. HTML consists of a series of elements, and HTML elements tell the browser how to display the content on the page. Hypertext. Now we will discuss the acronym HTML. Hypertext. Hypertext is a piece of ordinary text that has been spruced up with the special feature of linking to other documents or web pages. So when you click on the hypertext, it opens a new web page. Hypertext is a text which contains links to other text. When you click on any hypertext, it normally opens a new page that is being linked to that particular word that has been hypertext. Next is markup language. It is a language that uses special symbols called tags to mark up a text document that instructs the browser how to display the text. So HTML language uses special symbols that is known as the tags that is used to define elements within the document. And the content of each web page are defined by HTML tags. The basic page tags that define the sections of page are head and body tags. So basically we use tags in order to create a web page. We define the elements with the help of tags. Markup languages are solely concerned with classifying the parts of a document according to their functions. So, in markup language, we normally classify the different parts of document according to their functionality, such as indicating which part is the title of document, which part is heading or subheading, and so on. So, we will use different tags in order to define the different parts of the document. Originally, HTML was developed with the intent of defining the structure of documents to facilitate the sharing of scientific information between researchers. So basically, when HTML was originally developed, its intent was to define the structure of documents in order to facilitate the sharing of scientific information between researchers. Nowadays, it is being widely used to format web pages with the help of different tags. Nowadays, we are using different tags in order to format the web pages. Next is HTML editors. HTML editors are the programs that are used for creating and saving the document. So, HTML editors are basically used in order to create HTML document and then save the HTML document. Mainly, there are two types of HTML editors: WYSI, WYG editor and text editor. Firstly, we will discuss WYSI, WYG editor. WYSI, WYG stands for what you see is what you get. It is the one editor that enables a developer to see what the end result will look like while the document is being created. This type of web editor allows the document to see what the end result will look like while the document is being created. जब आप अपना document बना रहे हो उसी वक्त आपको पता चल जाएगा भी आपका जो end result है वो कैसा होगा. These editors provide various tools and graphical interfaces where the web pages are designed. This type of editor provide various tools and graphical interfaces using which we can design web pages. While using a WYSI, WYG editor, users may not require the knowledge of HTML commands as the elements, images, table, list, etc. can be placed on the interface and the required HTML code will be added automatically. So, if you are using this type of editor, then it is not required to have the knowledge of HTML commands, as all the elements that are used to create HTML document, it is placed on the interface and the required HTML code will be added automatically. So if the user is creating a HTML document using WYSI, WYG editor, then it is not required to have a knowledge of HTML command, as all the elements that are being used to structure the HTML document are easily available on the interface and the required HTML code will be automatically added to the document. Example is Adobe, Dreamweaver, Amaya, Google Web Designer. These all are the examples of WYSI, WYG editors. Next is text editor. You can also create HTML document using normal text editors like Notepad or WordPad. Unlike a WYSI, WYG editors, here one is required to have proper knowledge of HTML commands to develop web pages. So second editor is text editor. So you can create a HTML document with the help of normal text editors such as Notepad or WordPad. If you are using a text editor, then there is a requirement to have a proper knowledge of HTML commands if you want to develop a web page. If you are using WYSI, WYG editor, then there is no need to have a knowledge of HTML command. But if you are creating a web page using HTML language in a text editor, then you should have a proper knowledge of HTML commands in order to develop a web page. Creating a web page using HTML editor, that is Notepad. Here we are creating HTML page using the normal text editor, that is Notepad. To create an HTML document, you can type the text in any word processor like WordPad, Notepad. The extension given to the page is always .html. Let us see how to create an HTML document using Notepad. So if you are creating an HTML document, firstly you need to type the text in any word processor. You can use WordPad or Notepad. And after typing the text, after typing the content of the page, then you have to save that page. When you are saving a web page, you have to use the extension .html. That means the document you are creating is saved in HTML. Now we will discuss how to create an HTML document using the Notepad. Open Notepad by clicking on Start, then All Programs, then Accessories, and then choose the Notepad. The Notepad window will appear. Type the HTML code as shown in the figure. This is the HTML code that you will type in the Notepad window. Notepad window will be opened by clicking on the Start, All Programs, Accessories, and then Notepad. While working with HTML, we use simple code structure. Code structures include tags and its attributes. to mark up a website page. HTML is easy to learn even for complete beginners in website building. HTML जो है बहुत easy है learn करने के लिए. Firstly, you have to understand the basic structure of HTML document. This is the basic structure. Firstly, HTML tag is included. HTML tag is the root element of the HTML page. It denotes the starting of HTML document. Then comes the head tag. And whenever you write any tag, angular bracket is compulsory. This is the starting angular bracket and this is the end angular bracket. So inside the head tag comes the title tag. And title tag include the title of the HTML page that is shown in the browser's title bar or in the page tab. So title tag include the title of the web page. When you write the title of the web page, then you have to close this title tag with the help of the backward slash after the starting angular bracket. If you do not include this closing title tag, then its function, that is to display the title of HTML page, it will not be shown in the HTML document. So after closing the HTML tag, then close the head tag, as head tag only includes the meta information about HTML page and it contains the title tag only, and write the title tag, title of the web page, and then close the title tag and then close the head tag. Then comes the body tag. Body tag defines the document's body and it is basically a container for all the visible contents such as heading, paragraphs, whatever content you are using in a document, that all are included inside the body tag. And then body tag is closed and then the HTML tag is closed. BR tag is used if you want to display the content in the next line. BR means break tag. So this is the basic structure that is being used to create a HTML document. So you can create a HTML document by typing the text in any word processor such as WordPad or Notepad. Here we are using Notepad. Open the Notepad by clicking on the Start, All Programs, Accessories, Notepad. Then a Notepad window will appear and then type this HTML code. HTML code consists of starting HTML tag and then the starting head tag. Inside head tag comes the title tag. Write the title of the web page and then close the title tag. It is compulsory to close this tag as it is the container tag. It contains some content inside it. So it has to be closed. Then head tag is closed and then comes the body tag. It is the document's body. BR tag is used if you want to display the content in a next tag. BR means break tag. Close the body tag and then close the HTML tag. If you do not use the closing HTML tag at the end, then the content will not be displayed properly. Then after typing the HTML code, click on the File tab and then choose the Save menu option. From here, File, choose the Save menu option. The Save As dialog box will appear. This is the Save As dialog box. It will be appear. Select the target folder. Here firstly select the target folder to save the file and then mention the name of the file in the file name text box with an extension .html and then click on Save button. So after writing the content in the Notepad, you have to save that content, and when you are saving a HTML document, firstly click on the File tab and then choose the Save menu option. In the Save dialog box, you have to write the firstly select the target folder where you want to save the file and then mention the name of the file in the file name text box, and at the last you have to write the extension that is .html. It will identify the file as a HTML files and then click on Save button. Your file will be saved. Now you can view that file and we will discuss how to view an HTML document in the next video.